The sound came from my pocket, a faint, tinny echo of laughter. Not the good kind, the kind that curdles your blood. I pulled out my phone, a notification from a live stream, my son's username. Confused, I tapped it. The video jolted, grainy and off-center. He must have propped the phone against a glass. My dining table in frame. My son's small hands fidgeting with bread rolls. My wife's sister, Anna, sipping wine. And then I heard it. "Pathetic," she said. Her voice was light, careless. "The way clings to you all, like a desperate failure who can't get his life together." The camera caught my wife laughing, not loud, just enough. Anna leaned in, whispering like it was a game. 5 years of me taking his money for my treatments, and he still thinks I'm grateful. More laughter. Not from me. Never from me. The phone felt heavy in my hand. The live stream counter showed 3 viewers. Now 4. When the video ended, I didn't move. I didn't speak. The voices still echoed, replaying in my mind. I'd been paying her medical bills since she was diagnosed, quietly, without making it a thing. It wasn't charity, it was family. Or so I thought. Her words cracked something I didn't know could break. Not the insult, I've been called worse. It was the ease, the casual cruelty. I remembered every transfer, every late-night calculation to make it work. The way she'd thank me in those clipped, distracted texts. I told myself she was just proud, that she didn't like owing people. I gave her that dignity. Now I saw it for what it was, a performance. I thought about my wife's smile during the clip, the kind that hides behind a glass of wine. Was it agreement, or just fear of being next in Anna's line of fire? The question felt important, but not urgent. I started watching without letting them know I'd seen. Every dinner, I paid attention to the silences, the pauses between their words, the flickers in their eyes when I entered a room. At work, I scrolled through bank statements, tracing every payment. The sums were larger than I remembered. Anna had been asking for just enough to cover the new medication, but the math was wrong. I found messages between her and my wife. Not affairs, worse in some ways. Jokes about me. He thinks he's saving me. So sweet. The laugh react emojis burned. I went back months, then years. There was no sudden betrayal. It had been dripping into me the whole time. Slow poison. I didn't rage. I didn't confront. I made copies, screenshots, records. A folder on my desktop titled Anna Insurance. No one would ever see it, except the person who needed to, and that person wasn't me. It was a Sunday when the last piece fell into place. The bill from the hospital came addressed to her. I'd been paying it automatically, never reading the fine print. I read it now. Her treatments had ended 2 years ago. The rest? Cosmetic procedures, wellness retreats, vacations under medical billing codes. The final charge was for a week in Santorini. I printed everything, neatly, on heavy paper. I slid it into a plain envelope. That evening, I placed it on the table in front of her during dinner. No words. She opened it. The laughter stopped. First, the confusion, then the pallor. Her fork rested midair. "You've been looking through my—" I didn't answer. I just held her gaze. Calm. The kind of calm that makes the other person fill the silence with their own guilt. Anna tried to explain, something about needing self-care after the illness. My wife reached for my arm. I moved it away. I told her, quietly, that the payments had ended, that the bank transfers were blocked, that her number was too. Her mouth opened, closed. She reached for indignation, but found nothing solid to stand on. I stood, gathered my plate, and took it to the sink. The room was so still I could hear the glass settling in her hand. "What am I supposed to do now?" she asked, almost whispering. I didn't turn around. I didn't need to. She'd live. Just not on me. That night, I deleted the folder. Not to forget. Forgetting is a kindness they hadn't earned. I deleted it because I no longer needed proof. Truth has weight. Once it's in you, you don't have to keep carrying the paperwork. I didn't speak to her again. Not at gatherings, not online. She became a ghost long before she left the room. And my wife? She learned something too. That I am quiet until I'm not. And when I'm not, I'm done.